Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Walk Tutorials. I am Yokutuji, and in this video we are going to go over the updates for this particular event, so the Christmas event. So going to your notices section, you're going to see a couple of things. So from the 23rd of December, you're going to have this right here. So this is going to be the new super continuous dungeon. So this is going to be featuring new bosses. So looks like you're gonna have like Hell Beast, you're gonna have Gigantes, and you're going to have Archdemon. So those are going to be actually pretty strong enemies. I'm not sure exactly what things are going to be like, but I will be doing a video on this eventually. So probably very similar to the previous video that I did do with this. So with that said, this actual event, or this particular these enemies are going to be the sealed demons of pretty much hell. So that actually should be pretty good. So next here you're going to actually have a quest to get 100 Fukubiki tickets for the new Fukubiki. So that's going to be called the Holy Heavenly Whip of the World Tree. So that actually should be pretty good weapon. So I'm going to actually go over that right now, right here. So this is again going to be the new Fukubiki, so the Holy Heavenly Whip of the World Tree. So this is what it's going to look like for both male and female characters, or type 1, type 2 characters. Then here you're going to actually have the whip. So this whip is going to have a few techniques. So the first one is going to be Michibiki no Raijin. So what this does is that converting prayers to the world tree into power, this attack does 320% Dane physical technique damage to all enemies with a chance of electrocuting an enemy. So Electrocution is going to be a new status effect, and I will go over that in a little bit. The next ability you're going to have here is going to be Hyoketsu no Uchi, or Hyoketsu Freezing Strike. So gathering the cold into the whip, this attack does 360% Hyado physical technique damage to one enemy and has a chance of raising the wielder's own defense. Then next you're going to have Holy Reflection. So what this does is that creating a holy wall of light, the wielder's resistances to Hyado and Io are raised, and any spell that is taken will be reflected back at the enemy, but can only be used once per battle. Then this last ability, which is the Ikinari ability, that's going to be the Taima no Shukufuku, which is Demon Blessing. At the start of the battle, damage towards demon type enemies is increased, and that lasts 5 turns. So I mentioned that Electrocution is going to be a new status effect, so that can be found right here and at the bottom. So Electrocution is going to have actual 4 different effects. So what it does is that at the start of the turn, if you're electrocuted, you're going to take some Dane damage. Then next, the damage that you take from Dane attacks is actually going to be increased. Then also with that, the resistances that you actually have to Dane are actually going to be lessened. Then also you're going to have some damage is going to actually be different depending on the type of monsters that it is. Most likely something like especially like a demon is going to be very weak to Dane. So actually with this last ability, so for demon type monsters that are actually electrocuted, their offensive magic power is actually greatly lowered. So that's actually going to be pretty interesting. So Electrocution. Then next you're going to have the armor pieces for this. So the first one is going to be the headpiece. So that's going to be the Holy Heavenly White Hat of the World Tree. So actually all of these give you the same exact stats. So it's going to be plus 6% to Dane weapon and physical technique damage, plus 2% physical technique skill damage if you are an armamentalist. So this is going to be armamentalist base. Then it's also going to give you plus 3% to weapon, Dane weapon and physical technique damage if it's sunny outside. So those exact same stats are going to be the same for this one right here. So that's going to be the Holy Heavenly Garment of the World Tree chest piece. And then also right here as well, the Holy Heavenly Garment of the World Tree leggings. Then, of course, you're going to have a 1,500 gem pickup, so you're guaranteed a 5-star piece of equipment, but not necessarily one from this particular Fukubiki. Then, of course, you're also going to have the 20 stamp Fukubiki stamps. So, again, if you spend pretty much about $600, you're going to be able to get the actual weapon on the 20th stamp. So, one stamp equals about 3,000 gems. So, again, that's a bit rich for me, so I won't be trying that. But with that said, I actually want to go to this last part here. So this is going to be the second part of the Christmas, the 2021 quest is actually here. So I'm going to go to that right about now. So what I'd like to do next is actually go into the Christmas quest. So it's going to be right here in our quest log. To the event section. And here we have chapter 2. And there will be a boss. And that completes Quest 2 of the Christmas event. So with that said, I'm going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you would like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.